On the morning of his wedding, Zhuang Risheng should have been the happiest man in the village. Red cloth brightened the family hall, relatives crowded around the feast, and his bride waited beside him. Then, before the first cup could be raised, Risheng collapsed. He was breathing, but no one could wake him. On the floor beside his hand lay a black, three-toed footprint, as if a soot-covered rooster had walked through the locked room. Risheng's mother saw it and went pale. She knew this was not an attack born that morning. It was the return of a promise she had broken 20 years earlier. Long before the wedding, Mother Zhuang had feared she would never have a son. Alone at a mountain shrine, she begged a local spirit for a child and promised a generous offering if her prayer was answered. Within a year, Risheng was born, but gratitude became fear when she decided the promised price was too high. She delayed, bargained, and finally convinced herself that another child could stand in her son's place. The family later adopted an orphan named Ming An, yet Mother Zhuang never gave him the full love of a son. In her most secret thoughts, he remained an escape from a debt. After that, illness, failed harvests, and strange bird tracks followed the household. By afternoon, rumor had invented easier explanations. Some villagers blamed the bride because disaster had arrived with her wedding. Others blamed Ming An, the adopted son who had never been treated as Risheng's equal. Grief made the family vulnerable to every accusation, yet the black footprints did not lead toward either of them. They circled Risheng's mat and stopped before Mother Zhuang. Ming An noticed what the others ignored. He stood between the crowd and the bride, refusing to let another outsider carry the family's shame. In that moment, the person Mother Zhuang considered expendable became the only one protecting her household from a second injustice. That night, a temple keeper found the village's golden tiger statue turned toward the Zhuang home. In Taiwanese folk religion, the Tiger Lord, sometimes called the Tiger General, is a protective presence often honored near a temple altar. Stories portray him as fierce toward harmful forces, but loyal to moral order. The keeper understood the sign. The spirit's claim could not be dismissed, yet innocent people could not be used to settle it. The golden tiger was not choosing one side blindly. He was separating a real debt from a false payment. When Mother Zhuang arrived, the statue's golden face seemed to ask the question she had avoided for 2 decades: who gave her the right to promise someone else's life? Ming An followed the footprints into the mountain. At an abandoned shrine, he found a faded contract tied with red cord and the small token Mother Zhuang had once left as proof. The horned rooster spirit emerged from the mist, not as a mindless monster, but as a being sharpened by 20 years of betrayal. It had granted the request and waited while every promised date passed. Mother Zhuang arrived too late to hide the evidence. The spirit asked why a human promise should mean nothing once the human had received what she wanted. Its anger was understandable. Its demand for a life was not. Between them stood Ming An, holding proof that the debt was genuine while knowing that he had never agreed to become its payment. Fear pushed Mother Zhuang back toward her oldest mistake. She offered Ming An to save Risheng, calling the exchange unavoidable. Before the spirit could answer, the offering table overturned. Fruit rolled across the floor, and golden light rose behind Ming An in the shape of a tiger. The message was unmistakable. One broken promise could not be repaired by breaking faith with another child. A debt may require confession, restitution, and sacrifice from the person who created it. It does not grant ownership over an innocent life. For the first time, Mother Zhuang saw what her plan truly meant. She had welcomed Ming An into her home, accepted his labor and loyalty, yet denied him the protection that the word family should have guaranteed. The rooster spirit entered the wedding hall in a storm of black feathers. The golden tiger appeared in answer, filling the room with amber light. Their power pressed against each other, while Risheng lay motionless and his bride guarded him. Mother Zhuang fell behind Ming An. He could have stepped aside. Instead, he shielded the woman who had just tried to trade him away. His choice did not excuse her. It revealed his own character. The golden tiger did not strike the grieving spirit, and Ming An did not attack it. He asked for a judgment that recognized both truths. Mother Zhuang had deceived the spirit, and the spirit had no right to collect from someone who never made the promise. At dawn, Mother Zhuang returned to the mountain shrine. She tore the old contract and admitted every part of her deception before her family and the spirit. Then she offered what was truly hers to give: stored rice, cloth, land, years of service, and a public promise to repair the harm caused by her refusal. Most important, she named Ming An as her son without condition. The rooster spirit's rage began to loosen. Its sorrow did not vanish, but the dark feathers softened into mist. Under the golden tiger's watch, the remaining resentment was contained and given a path toward transformation. This was not a victory won by finding a cheaper price. It was resolution through truth, accountability, and an end to substitution. Risheng opened his eyes that morning. His first sight was his bride still beside him, despite the suspicion directed at her. The family apologized and welcomed her without blame. Mother Zhuang then bowed to Ming An. She did not ask him to forget, and she did not claim that one sentence could repair years of unequal treatment. She simply acknowledged him before everyone as her son and Risheng's brother. Ming An accepted the beginning of that repair, not the erasure of the past. The household survived because the people it had treated as outsiders, the bride and the adopted child, chose courage when blood relatives chose fear. From then on, belonging would be measured by care, not by who could be sacrificed. At sunrise, the golden tiger faced the mountains once more. This story does not say that promises are unimportant. It says the opposite. A promise creates responsibility for the person who makes it. Mother Zhuang's suffering began when she treated obligation as something she could transfer to a less powerful life. The rooster spirit also had to learn that betrayal did not justify taking the innocent. And the golden tiger protected more than a household from a supernatural force. He protected the boundary between accountability and cruelty. Perhaps the deepest haunting was not the footprint on the wedding floor, but the selfish belief hidden inside the family. Once that belief was named, the spirit could rest, and the family could finally become worthy of the word.